I challenge you to Makara!
Your petty magics are no challenge!
All right, you guys, let's move on to our weekly challenge. We had a fun one this week. So we had talked about last week wanting to do a challenge based around Stormwind because the new set is coming out. And for those of you who are new to the show, watching or listening for the first time, we do a weekly challenge here for the listeners of the show, where we challenge you to do some kind of zany board state or lethal or whatever in Hearthstone, and then whoever does the biggest, best, whatever thing wins a couple of packs on us and gets some bragging rights as well. So the challenge for this past week was to see how many Stormwind champions you could get on the board entirely. So that would include your side of the board, that would include your opponent's side of the board, and then kind of the follow-up was, okay, not only who can get the most, but then like in the event of a tie or whatever, it was like, okay, we would fall back on their stats. And so whoever has the most combined with the biggest stats would be the winner. And so we had a handful of people participate, which was super cool. The winner by far is our friend Mikkel. And this is the board state here, which is just absolutely nutty. So not only did he have 6 on his side, plus another 4 on the opponent's side. And for those of you listening to the audio version, the opponent's side has 4 10-10s, and he's got 6 12-12s, which is just like absurd. And if you look at the full picture, let me uncrop it real quick. In his hand is one more 0 cost. So if that minion on the far right there, the tree ant, went away, like he could have a full board. And it's just absolutely insane. Schmoopy was participating. He said he noped out after he saw the picture. Like, how do you beat that? Like, that's just crazy. And they all buff each other, right? So big congrats to Mikkel. That's super cool. Great work. You blew this one like out of the park. Fantastic. Great job. Very excited to see that one. Anyway, so let's get to our challenge for this week for anybody that wants to participate. So we'll tell you what the challenge is first, and then we will share with you the method of posting your responses so that we can check them out. Sheep, do you mind if I pass over to you for this?
Not at all. So, in honor of our friend Praise Chicken Drumstick being here, we have to praise the chickens in our own Hearthstone games as well. So, with Priest, have lethal with the biggest chicken you can. So, that can be any of the chickens in the game, be it an angry chicken, a chicken. Is that a different art?
Chicken. Yeah.
A Gurubashi chicken. There were a couple other ones that we were looking at, too, like the thorium chicken or the homing chicken.
I think Mechatorque makes some, yeah.
If it has chicken in the title, it's applicable here. Now, like usual, this can be done either on ladder or in casual. So you don't have to do it on ladder if you don't want to tank your rank. But it cannot be done against the Innkeeper or against a friend, because the Innkeeper's too easy and your friend will help you. So can't be against those two, but ladder and casual are both applicable. We hadn't kind of gone over this a little bit behind the scenes, so I'm gonna pitch it over to y'all for a little bit for some discussion on whether we want to include the solo adventures for this, because I know that one of them, I think, is the Dalaran Heist, has one of those chickens as like a reward, or one of the items that you can collect along the way. I think it's in the Dalaran Heist.
It's like the Poultryizer or something. Hey, if I don't have any problem with it. If it's a chicken and they get lethal with it, and it's a big one, like they're still going to have to compete with the other people and their big chickens. So if they want to do that, that's fine. The Dollar and Heist was different because where I think like when we look at old like Heroic Knacks or some of these other ones, like where you could build your own deck, that's one thing, especially years later where you can abuse it with, Big Priest or Mozaki Mage or something, Mechathune. But with the Dollar and Heist or any of the ones that were more like dungeon run theme where you build the deck as you go, they're a lot harder. So if you want to do that, by all means, like please show us your
Parties.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, that's great. So yeah, this will be fun. We'll see. There's a lot of opportunities for different chickens. And so I'm excited to see how this will go. So
just remember, part of it is that we are praising it, so it does have to be in Priest. So very, very important aspect to that as well. So of course, once you've gotten with Priest your big old chicken swinging in for lethal, submit a picture to our weekly challenge channel on the Discord. That's how you enter. If you DM it, then we'll instruct you to put it in the weekly challenge channel, or we'll share it with your attribution in said channel, because we want everybody to know kind of what the current leaderboard is, what they have to try and take down if they want to submit a higher one. So be sure to submit it in the weekly challenge channel of the Discord.
Yep. If real quick side note, if you're trying to find the Discord, the easiest way to find it is to go to our website. It's borntobewildhs.com. There's a Find Us page. If you click that, there's a direct link to the Discord. It's a lot of fun. It's a great place. We will talk about that in a little bit. But yes, that's that. That'll be fun. I'm anxious to see what people come up with. So hopefully we get some participation. I've been trying to make little clips of this show as separate weekly challenge videos so that you don't have to wade through us chatting for an hour and a half to get to this part if you want to see it right away. So I'm excited to see what people come up with.
Yeah, the beauty of these types of challenges is when the first one gets posted, right? And then say it's a 12-12 and then people just start upping each other. I love the fun of that.
Yeah. And by the way, extra bonus points for the inner fried chicken joke here. I think that's just like the greatest thing. That's so good. It's so good.
Born to be wild.